Hey everybody, Gary here with Guitar Tricks, and in this video, I'm gonna teach you your first rock song. So this is a classic chord progression that can be applied to many different rock songs. It's called a 1-4-5 with power chords. So don't worry about what it's called right now, but when I play it, you're gonna hear a lot of familiar songs and be like, you know, that kind of sounds like that song. That kind of sounds like that song. This is a classic rock technique, and all you need is one finger to play this whole thing. Before we get into it, please go ahead and click subscribe so that you get all of the latest and greatest content from Guitar Tricks. And if you want to be notified of any new lesson, be sure to tap the bell and let us know in the comments what you'd like to see in future lessons. That's where we're always looking for ideas. So here's how it goes. Here's the finished product. And there I am playing it with distortion, but I could also do it clean, which is like this. All right, so all we need is this index finger, and I'm playing what we call power chords. So in terms of music theory, they're sort of like not complete chords. They're rock chords. They're not major or minor. They're just power chords. Without getting too much into the theory, if you want to go further in the theory, search Guitar Tricks power chords. I've made multiple videos all about power chords. But right now, we're just playing this cool rock thing. Now, you'll also see I put on the bottom of the screen what's called tablature or tab. Basically, it's a representation of the strings on the guitar. So when you look at the tab, it's like you're looking down at your guitar on your lap. So that means the highest string in direction is this string. The lowest string in direction on the bottom of the screen is this string. So it's opposite of holding the guitar like this, but if you're looking down at the guitar, that will give you the right idea. And then the numbers are just the frets. So when you see this first stack of two numbers, what you see is a 0, and then above the 0, you see a 2. So that means 0 is open on string 5, and then 2 is second fret on string 4. So that's what that means, right? And every time you see a note, that means play it. So I'm just putting that there in case you already read tab, in case you're curious. But basically, using your ears and my explanation, you probably don't even need that, right? So this is called an A power chord. This is called a D power chord, and this is called an E power chord. To play each one, we need 2 strings. So on the A power chord, we play the open string 5, counting toes to nose. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open means just no fret. And then the string right below it, or string 4, counting toes to nose, on the second fret, 1, 2. So we just place our index finger, press down on that second fret right behind the fret wire, and just angle our finger so that we kind of, you know, mute out these other strings. And then we have this. But if we just aim real well and we only pick these 2 strings at the same time, then it really doesn't matter if I'm angling this finger or not, right? I can be really careful. But if I want to be a little less careful, I could try to mute those other strings underneath. All right, so that's your A power chord. And it's called an A power chord because this note is A, string 5. And then we add this second fret, which happens to be the note E, but those 2 notes together, A and E, are what we call an A power chord. Okay, then we go down in direction 1 string to strings 3 and 4, counting toes to nose, and we do the same exact thing. So now we have the open D string, string 4, and then the note A, and those 2 notes together, D and A, are a D power chord. And same concept. And then for the E, we just move the whole thing so that we have the open E string, open string 6, and then second fret of the A string, and that together is the notes E and B, and that's an E power chord. So it's the exact same thing. A power chord, strings 4 and 5. D power chord, strings 3 and 4, counting toes to nose. E power chord, strings 5 and 6. Nice. Now, With my right hand, I'm just doing all down strums to give it kind of a rock sound. So first, let's see if we can go A twice, D twice, and then E 4 times. And we're gonna try to keep it in time so everything is equally spaced. It's a pulse, right? 1, 2, here we go. A, D, E. A, D, E, right? And you're just focusing on only hearing those 2 strings. So look at your right hand, see how the right hand's doing, right? Then look at the left hand, see how the left hand's doing. Then close your eyes and just listen to how it sounds. Great. Okay. Now we're going to give it a little bit of rhythmic variety. Right now we're just going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 So that's A, D, 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 E, 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 E. A, D, 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 E, 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 E. So Louis Armstrong once said, "It don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing." So he was a jazz musician, but what he really meant was if the timing isn't tight, if it doesn't have that rhythm, that groove, it's not really happening, right? So we just want to focus on having that groove, that pulse, right? Now, once you get that, let's change. Right now, I'm using my neck pickup. I'm going to go to my bridge pickup. It's going to be a little more harsh, a little more aggressive. And I'm going to put my distortion on. And now I'm really going to rock out with this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And we could play this at any speed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? At a faster speed, it's more like punk rock. All right, everybody. So this power chord technique, if you listen to a band like AC/DC, the way they would just mix this A with the D and the E was like a trademark of so many of their most popular songs. You're going to hear this throughout rock music. So I hope you enjoyed that lesson. I hope it was easy for you. If it wasn't easy, I hope it was a good challenge that you felt good about. If you want to learn more about playing guitar, head over to guitartricks.com. There's a library of high-quality song lessons, sequential courses on guitar fundamentals, rock, blues, country, fingerstyle. There's cool tool kit stuff like the scale finder, the chord finder, downloadable PDFs, all sorts of great stuff. Happy playing, and I'll see you in the next lesson.